Yes, it's Boxing Day, the day after Christmas. And I have a video for you. A weird one, but nonetheless, I'm coming at you with it. What I'm giving my family members for Christmas in books. I know we got canceled. It has snowed probably 9 inches in 24 hours in the Pacific Northwest, and we're not used to getting that much snow. So right now, I'm snowed in. My family is snowed in all the different places they're at. So being the procrastinator I am, I haven't wrapped anything yet. So I thought I would share with you the books that I had a great deal of fun getting for my family members. And I will start with the first one that kind of got me inspired. And this is for my middle niece, Katie, and it is How to Be a Farmer. This beautiful, cute little series from Princeton. And it is an ancient guide to life on the land. And let's see here. Let's see who's actually in here. Oh, they don't say. Well, darn. Okay. Oh, but like all things of great literature, I don't know if you can see it, but it has, in this case, I think the Latin, yeah, the Latin on one side and then the English on the other. So it is a work in translation. So I was really happy to get this for her. She wants to be a farmer, and she has worked at not several, but a few farms, and she decided that she wasn't able to make enough money at it. And right now she's in the middle of changing careers again. But I thought I'd remind her with this, what she really wants ultimately, and hopefully, you know, good for a laugh and give her some thoughts. I mean, people have been wanting to farm forever. So anyways, I got this for my niece, Katie, and I'm very happy to do that. Now, for her boyfriend, they just moved in together not quite a year ago. And I don't know him quite as well, but I do know he is a big Lord of the Rings fan because he finally made her watch it. How she could have missed that trilogy, I have no idea. And so what I got for him was this beautiful, yeah, I still have the plastic on. I think I'll let him take it off. But it is the pictures by J.R.R. Tolkien. So in this beautiful edition that, oh yeah, it does have a case, the book that's inside. And I thought this might be something that he would enjoy. And lovely collector's edition, which I will share my gift to myself. I splurged and got the illustrated Lord of the Rings. I am just amazed by what a beautiful job. Let's see here. Oh, not that easy. I was like wondering who actually published this. I don't know that I'll ever actually sit down and read this particular, Houghton Mifflin Harcourt, that I'll ever actually sit down and read this particular volume. Maybe, but I mean, this is what Elvish Along the Spine in red. Oh my gosh. And then as well as all the illustrations from that other book that I just showed you, they also have, instead of end pieces, folded up maps. Yeah. So you ask, how big of a Lord of the Rings fan are you, Judy? I'm not a huge one, I have to say. I can remember year after year trying to check out and read The Hobbit. I'd get a few pages in, I'd get so bored, I would try again another time. I don't know if I ever really tried any of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, but I did try, but never captured me for whatever reason. And I think I know why. There are not a lot of female characters in Tolkien. So, and I never got far enough to actually meet any of them. But when the movies came out, the Peter Jackson movies, of course I had to go see those. And I really, really enjoyed them. Really enjoyed them. So I think that I watched one or two or maybe all three and went, okay, you've at least got to read the books. So I went and I bought it's a boxed set that has I think it's all four. So it has both The Hobbit as well as the 3 Lord of the Rings in a paperback version. And, you know, it was perfectly fine to read. I had no problems with that. But, yeah, I enjoy it. I think I maybe read it twice, maybe. But I don't know that I'll ever read it again. However, this thing is just too beautiful to pass up. And if my niece marries this guy, maybe I'll pass it on to him. Anyways, I could not turn it down. It sells for like 75 bucks. At the time on Amazon, they were selling it for 45. So I got it for 45. I see that now it's about 54. So yeah, these are going like hotcakes. Yeah, I'm just thrilled to have it. And yeah, I will keep it. So then, for my eldest niece, she is into houseplants. And she and I have been enjoying talking about succulents, which I'm currently killing in downstairs office, but they'll get watered sometime this week because I have the week off. I'm not just snowed in, but I have the week off. And what I got for her, I thought I wanted to get her some kind of book on plants. I went to my local bookstore. I wasn't thrilled, but I thought this was a cute book and she might learn some things. And it is Never Put a Cactus in the Bathroom. And I really loved the little drawings. I thought were very cute. It's not as great a plant book, but you can see the drawings. I mean, they're very cute. As much as it is, and not just decorating, but kind of decorating with plants. This is by Emily L. Hinsdale, illustrated by Lonnie Harris. So, yeah, it was the best I could find. But what I like about it is it tells you ideas for like the office, the bedroom, the bathroom, the kitchen, the living room, both the plants, and some guide for, you know, taking care of the plants. So I thought this was cute, and, you know, I knew it was something she was interested in. For her husband, I struggled. But I was gifted. Yes, I was gifted by a friend, a Ninja Foodi, which I know this is a book channel, but it was very, very kind, but it is huge, huge, and it is taking up, I don't know, a good 1/6 of my kitchen. And even then I've got to like put things elsewhere because it doesn't all fit into one place because it has so many attachments and all that. And when I mentioned it to my oldest niece and her husband, they were like, oh my gosh, the Ninja Foodi. So they have agreed to take and use the Ninja Foodi. So for hunters, I got him this cookbook. He loves to cook, and he's really a very good barbecuer and all sorts of stuff. So I thought, particularly since the Ninja Foodi didn't come with any kind of guide, and I'm hoping this gives some, you know, basic, oh yeah, it does, you know, for steaming and stuff like that. So I thought it would just be kind of nice for a general, although it doesn't have that many photos. It's more like just recipes, but when you buy on Amazon. But anyways, I got him this, so hopefully we'll get him going on using it, which I never did. Then for my stepmom, who is going to be 82, she likes to read light fiction, romances, and mysteries. So I found, if not the latest, it was the latest Christmas, maybe last year's Christmas, Joanne Fluke, Christmas Cupcake Murder. So once again, I mean, they're doing these cute little hardbound books, you know, just really sweet. And they're actually the same price or less than the paperbacks. So I got this one, and then I also got her, she really likes Debbie Macomber, Dear Santa, a Christmas novel. So she'll be reading these in the new year, but but I know she will enjoy both of them, and that she won't have read them. And even if she had, I don't know that she'd remember it. Sad but true. And then for the last book I'm going to show you, this is actually why I wanted to even make this video. It is called Avian Illuminations, A Cultural History of Birds by Boria Sachs. I have no idea exactly. I saw this and I bought this for my best friend. And she is a birder. I mean, she doesn't live to bird, but she's taken some birding classes. She's gone on a birding holiday. Last year or the year before for Christmas, I gave her a birding book where you can like click on a QR code and actually hear the bird call. So this one I just kind of became fascinated with, and I hope she does too. It's full of all of these beautiful, beautiful illustrations. And it's the part one is Birds in Philosophy and Religion. Part two, Birds in History. Part three, Birds in Art. And the conclusion, Birds and the Future. So I think it's a fascinating subject. I think hopefully she will like it. And I hope she will let me read it after she does. But it's full of all these wonderful photographs of artwork and just an interesting look. I think the woman's name was Giles. I have come to appreciate the birds that live around me, and I am paying much more attention to who and what those birds are. It fills me with great delight when I hear the local neighborhood barred owl go by and hoot around in my backyard. I have video of a pileated woodpecker. It was just incredible how much power and sound he created. And you know, and then there's all sorts of other birds that I can't remember the name of. And so I've been paying more attention. I'm not a huge birder, but I do enjoy paying attention to the birds around me. And just as one last thought, when I must have been in high school or something, I was reading a book by I think her last name was Giles. She had a series in the 70s, not really a series, but a collection of books, like rural Midwest maybe. And she made a statement that has stuck with me my whole life. Her hero was a young man who was raised on a farm, And his family were not very communicative. And he would hear the birds chirping, and nobody ever said anything about it. And for the greatest time, he thought he was the only one who heard the birds, which has always tripped me out. So, yeah, I'm glad to, I'll be glad to learn more about them. They definitely have been here, you know, millions, billions of years, whatever. Yeah, I look forward to seeing their relationship to man and everything. So, yeah, that's my little collection of books that I gave my family members here in town. So, thought I would share because now I got to start wrapping. Take care, and we will talk again soon. Bye.